Since I'm making a video, I figured let me just make a video specifically on Toughbuilt. Toughbuilt, like I was saying before, man, I had them all before. I had the pack out. Great system, don't get me wrong. Okay, but when it came to the material side, just comparing them apples to apples, yeah, you know what? Pack out has become basically the iPhone of modular systems. Okay, but for the money that you pay, like I was saying earlier in a different video, for the money one pays, it's only worth buying the pack out when you're buying them to buy more, save more. Okay. Outside of that, I personally don't think it's worth the money. It's overpriced for no damn reason. At least that's how I view it. Because if I'm paying the same exact amount of money for this thing, you know what? I've always been more of a quality over quantity type of individual. And I definitely see better quality out of the Toughbuilt stuff over the Milwaukee stuff. Solid metal plates here, I mean robust. The system is just robust. My only gripe with them is that, you know, some company based out of California, and of course, you know, they export all their manufacturing, so now they want to blame a certain someone because, you know, tariffs or whatever, versus just bringing the jobs home. So as far as I'm concerned, bring the work home. Why have it out there? There's no need to have it out there. Yeah, sure, we can all share, but you know what? That's a different story for a different day. Okay, as far as this goes, you know what? Maybe there instead. I'm still gonna play with it and figure it out, but I want to keep this set up. But for now, I think that might be a plan there. Maybe add the axles up here. I don't know. I can work with it, right? I'm allowed. We'll figure it out. And then top drawer. We'll see. Oh, let me show you what I have in these drawers real quick. These drawers down here. Got my multi-tool. Little insert I got off of eBay? Etsy? I don't know, I forget. Shout out to the dude. Hold on, I'll find him and I'll let you know who he is. Here's another one for my hacksaw. Little space. They are designed, two of them, to fit side by side, but I figured one, with all this materials, kind of works a little bit better this way. And then the bottom drawer, yeah, I got the green guys. This is small things. Oh, here we go. Small things, like I said, I don't need the big guys for small things. Do they work? Yeah. They're the greatest? Yeah, for what I'm using it for, they work just fine. Okay, let's go over to the other side. If I keep the camera down this time here, maybe it'll do better. I'm getting kind of warm, so. Yeah, no, like I said, my garage is a mess right now. Let's turn the fan on. Whew, it's hot. But anyway, yeah, and then on this side, this side became more like my hand tools. A couple of other toys and tools here and there, drill bits, all my wall plates and stuff. I do low voltage AV for a living, so that's where all that comes into play. So here, let's on this side set this up. But anyway, yeah, back on Toughbuilt. Like I said, great system. I just wish it had better availability. Because honestly, I don't think it, I know it. This is a pack out killer. I've always been saying that since I first saw this, what, 2 years ago now? I managed to sell off all my pack out stuff and swapped it out for this stuff. Clean too, so it wasn't even, I literally got rid of that and bought this. It wasn't, for me it was an even swap. An even swap and then some. So it wasn't bad at all. It was a great upgrade. And at the time, yeah, as far as all the accessories and all that, ago, these guys had way more accessories than the pack out stuff did. Okay, but now 2 years later, pack out has they did it. I get it. You'd be smart. You'd be dumb not to. And they did. They went out. Used to be all the guys on the 3D machines and all that fun stuff or whatever. Now it's everybody's got them, and even Milwaukee's got them now. You know, like I said, great products. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of it you can tell was inspired by these guys, especially like the racks on Milwaukee's got the bars. Now they kind of have adapters and all that. You can get all the tissue paper rolls and toilet paper rolls and the magnetic bars and all that. A lot of that stuff, which I've got a lot more Toughbuilt stuff. I'll show you all that when I get to that part. Okay, but like I said, Toughbuilt has been good to me. I've modded a lot of it. Added power into like my rolling box, so that when I do say like landscape lighting and things like that, and I'm outside, I've got it where there's an umbrella pipe to it, so I can stick an umbrella in it so I don't cook outside all day. Like I said, I added power, so when I need power, it is readily available for me to use. These are just extras. I know we can mix and match them. That's what I love about it. But anyway, yeah, that's what those boxes are over there. Let me kind of get an idea here real quick. Let's see. Can you get that? Hang on a second. Power. Uh-oh. Come on, Telephone. That's my out. If I ever wanted to plug anything directly off of that, typically I just plug in my own extension if I needed to. Quick and easy. And then this is my inlet here, so I can actually get power to the box in general. Yeah, well, you can kind of sort of see this is sitting around for a bit. It's kind of got a little bit of rust. I may end up hitting that up, painting it. I've seen a bunch of guys just paint them up and whatnot, make them look better, but when I get to that point where I can show you the inside, I will. Okay, but for now, like I saw in here, I mean, yeah, I know my camera skills are still not the best, but I mean, there's the carrier plate. Yeah, there's the carrier plate. I actually added wheels on that thing because I don't use it on my truck, but I used to use it, better said, in my garage, and it helped tremendously, just rolling it around all over the place and whatnot. But, I mean, yeah, like I said, my garage is a mess, but it used to take up this entire wall worth of stuff. So now, with this table, it should come out to about here, about halfway the box, maybe even the full, but I'm not sure exactly where or how just yet. I know it's 8 feet from over there, and this table's just under 6 feet, as it is here. So add another 2 feet. It'll be about there, so I'll leave all that space over there open again. That's all of this used to take up all of that. But like I said, now I get to rearrange things a little bit better. Okay, kind of get a better view of my table. Yep. All I did was use the base plates. They're on clearance at Lowe's for $57. Used the base plates, screwed them down. As you can see, I added the framing to the wood, to the plywood down below. 3-inch casters, 4 on the front, 4 across the back. It rolls beautifully. I had some vinyl flooring. I found it at Walmart, clearance for $1. I told myself one day, I'll figure out a reason to use it. I figured out that reason. Again, nothing crazy, it just happened to be there, but it gives it a nice aesthetic and I like it, so it works. Okay, you can kind of sort of see. Don't mind all that junk in the back, but and now It's time to start filling these things up and getting it ready so I can get rid of that.